That's part of the game, Cooley. Oh, he tied up.
Thank you
Good.
very much. A couple of offensive coordinators, I'm sure, were busy after a disappointing
Cooley,
and
you keep calling me
scoreless
like I can
first
stop the
half.
computer from doing
Well,
something.
nothing on the scoreboard in the
I
first
can't
two
stop the
quarters.
computer from
Who
beating you
will
if you
make the
have if you're not
breakthrough?
that good.
We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. They finally
He
get
beat
him
you
down.
again, huh?
He gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Addison. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
It's his first catch of the night.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We about to know Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about Rangers. Don't call the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my aim.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike.
You act like you
And I
did
used to
something,
say,
nigga. I
hey,
still
when
got
you're
none. Yo.
open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Johnny, that's girl song. Girl song. That's some girl popping
Blitz
too.
coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and
Like, that's a
taken
nice
in.
aim.
He's got it.
Back up from that
He's
to that
gonna
wall.
have the first down. So they convert on third down with a
Yeah, you could
pickup
take your
of
break.
9.
But you ain't took no break
So it's a
today.
saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long
Yeah.
catch, and that's exactly
You
what they
just
wanted
came
to go
from over
with
there
here.
and then went straight out to
Operate
his
in the
to
quick
his
game, don't
game.
stress the protection, and while he
No,
didn't
you
get
was
necessarily
because
the
what's
big
his name
play,
is already
he does
told
get
on
enough to
him.
move the
Said he was
chains.
out there playing the game.
To the ground, a first down run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Thank you.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now they'll set. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Still in search for their first points in this one. They're only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's mine. This one is caught by Robinson. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Good pick. I'll give you that.
First down, Chargers.
On the ground, here's Bigsby.
Give me
Oh,
it.
loose football.
Okay.
And the Dolphins come up with a turnover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the runs, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Hold on. You have to be number 3 then.
A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
So
line.
2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he'll get past the marker. So So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Second and 5. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
On the return, it's Robinson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here are the Chargers, down by 12. A minute 36 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in a short period of time. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. Forced to his right. He'll take it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Second down, Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 7 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. He'll try and throw for it with Murray. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Robinson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.
That was 3.